did you miss me? Today I have a bit of a special video prepared for you, so yes, come closer, my pretties. Grab a snack, get comfortable. Weird witchy voice aside, let's get into the meat of the video, and it is another prompt book. I have been dubbed worthy enough to try out this prompt book by YouTube's own The Cassie Project. Basically, it's an art prompt advent calendar. It has 25 different Christmassy prompts so you can count down the days until Christmas. I'll have all the information in the description below on how you can obtain your own copy. Currently, they are available for pre-order, but the official release date will be November 1st. And I don't think I mentioned this, but they will be available worldwide, so no matter where you are, girl, you can get it. The first page I'm gonna hop into reads to make a list. Take your shopping list, Christmas food shop, gifts, or something mundane and create illustrations to make it more fun. Now, I didn't want to use my shopping list because honestly, I'm a little bit boring. But you know who isn't boring? Santa Claus. Good old peachy cheek Saint Nick. You gotta love him. And if you're wondering why I'm calling him Peachy Cheek, brace yourself because this gets weird. Last December, I made a video, Create This Book 3, Episode 3, go check it out. In that video, my prompt required me to draw something heavy on top of something light, so I chose drawing Santa on top of a gingerbread man. The gingerbread man was giving Santa a lift into a window because all the reindeer had quit, and Santa forced the gingerbread man to work for him. It was a whole thing. You gotta watch the video to fully understand. It's a 5-minute video. Go watch it after you watch this. Anyways, when I drew Santa for that video, I drew him as Paz Brizzy would call it, dummy thick. Yeah, he was juicy. Instead of changing it, I decided to keep the voluptuousness, so now the Santa in my universe is a real peach bottom Santa. I bet when you woke up today, you had almost zero clue that you'd be eventually watching someone draw thick Santa, but here we are. Last time the peach was unintentional, but this time I leaned in and drew the most juiciest Santa you have ever seen. It even says so on his shorts. That thing is juicy. I sincerely apologize to your eyes and ears right now. Anyways, as you can see, I ended up drawing Santa going shopping for his shopping list. You'll see the actual shopping list later on in the video, but for right now, we're gonna focus on the visual of Santa. Mind you, it's October, and contrary to your belief, Santa does not eat, live, and breathe Christmas. I bet you've never considered exactly what Santa does throughout the year because you don't care about that, but he has a life too. And what does he do in that life, you might ask? He celebrates other holidays, but mostly he hits the gym. That's right, Santa is a massive gym rat. I mean, let's be real. You do not get a dump truck like he has by just sitting on it all day. You have to put in the work, and Santa does just that. Because of this, I decided to draw him on the protein supplement aisle, choosing what protein powder he wanted to get. He kind of doesn't do anything else in the gym, but he is huge on working his lower body, his legs, and his batonkus. You can see that instead of his long baggy pants, I decided to put him in biker shorts that are skin tight, and that's because Santa really loves showing off both his bottom and his calves. He works really hard on both. And it's because he likes showing them off so much that he loves Halloween. His Christmas uniform is so baggy and long, and it tends to hide his figure, but when it comes to Halloween, he can dress as whatever he wants to show off as much as he wants. You will see his costume a little bit later in the video, but for now, I'm gonna spare your eyes. In the meantime, since I'm at the point of the video where I have no clue what else to say for the voiceover, I'm gonna try to pull a story out of my batunkus. As you already know, Santa loves himself some Halloween, but what you may not know is that he also loves going to Halloween parties. So Santa and a couple of the other holiday mascots have gotten together, and they are planning a Secret Santa themed Halloween party, but instead of getting each other secret gifts, they are dressing as the person whose name that they picked. In attendance at this party, there's going to be Cupid from Valentine's Day, the Leprechaun from St. Patrick's Day, the Easter Bunny from Easter, Santa from Christmas, obviously, the Pardon Turkey from Thanksgiving, and a jack-o'-lantern guy for Halloween. I don't know what the official Halloween mascot would be, so we're just gonna go with the jack-o'-lantern guy. Anyways, for this party, they picked names out of a hat, and instead of buying a gift for the person that they picked, they just decide to dress up as this person. So it kind of brings in Secret Santa and Halloween in the same kind of cauldron. While this party is a fun get-together between friends, it is also a competition because best costume gets a cash prize. And as we know from Create This Book 3, Episode 3, Santa is all about that money. So yeah, Santa has been working overtime at the gym to really bulk up so he can look the best in his costume because he wants all of that cash for himself. And honestly, I support it. Now we're moving into the second half of this page, and that is the drawing of the actual list. I really feel like I made the right decision by making the list page about Santa because he's already known for his naughty and nice list anyway, so the guy likes lists. We all know it. This one being a more mundane, everyday kind of list, but we need to bring the humanity back to Santa. Santa is a normal human being, just like me and just like you. Sure, he has flying reindeer and breaks and enters into every house in the world in one night, but Don't we all, in a way? You guys may see him as this magical being spreading Christmas cheer, but really, all he's doing is working his 9 to 5. Christmas is literally just a job to him. Nothing more, nothing less. He clocks in on the 24th and he clocks out on the 25th. If anything, y'all should be jealous of him because he really only works for 1 day a year. And even then, he barely has to put actual work in. The elves are the one who make the gifts. The gingerbread man and reindeer are the one who drive the sleigh. Santa's basically just sitting there looking cute. Oh yeah, and he also breaks into all the houses, so we can't forget that part. So now on to exactly what is on Santa's list. We have pumpkins, his costume, cat food, protein powder, cookies, and milk, because no one's giving him cookies and milk this time of year. He has to buy those things himself. Now to add the final details and glue these pages back into the book, and this prompt is done. Moving right along, we have draw the season. Use the weather to inspire you. What colors does the season bring? Decorate this page with paint, pens, pencil, or even a collage. Now, as you can see by my very abundant decor, it's spooky season. I decided to keep the trend going of mixing Christmas and Halloween together, so this page is going to be a drawing of Santa's bedroom during this time of year. Any guesses as to whose name Santa picked for the costume party? Yep, it was the Easter Bunny. You want to see him in the full costume, don't you? Oh, all right, here you go. That's all I can show you because the back is a little inappropriate. This is so wrong. I think you'll be happy to know that Santa did indeed win the best costume contest. Onto his room though, I realized that I added everything from the list to the drawing except the milk and cookies. I completely forgot the milk and cookies. We'll just say that Santa couldn't contain himself and ate the snacks on the car ride home, and honestly, same. Even though it's autumn and Santa choosing spooky season fall decor, he also had to stay true to himself, so that's why you see little bits of Christmas sprinkled around the room as well. He's got a mini Christmas tree that he decorated with spiders and orange ornaments. He also has an assortment of Christmas-themed wall art, and later on when I color the blanket on his bed, you'll realize that even though it's Halloween colors, it's still covered in snowflakes. And as for spooky things, he has a skull pillow, pumpkins, bat wall stickers, he's got a ghost painting, that's one of the Christmas paintings, it's a ghost with a Christmas hat, and he's also got a black cat, hence why cat food was on the shopping list. Oh yeah, and he actually does partake in the carving of pumpkins. Here's a little drawing that I did of what a Santa carved pumpkin would look like. Whoa. He's also been known to carve Christmas trees, snowflakes, reindeer heads, all these kind of Christmas related things into his pumpkins, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it because I didn't want to draw all that. Now's a good time to remind you that all of the information for this book will be in the description below. Also in the description there will be a link to a playlist of other artists who also have gotten the book, so if you want to see other people's take on the book, then go ahead and look at that playlist. I was not paid to make this video. I'm not being paid to tell you guys how great of a book it is. I really do just think it's a great book and it's a really genius idea. A big thank you to the Cassie Project for trusting me with her baby. If you're watching this, Cassie, I know it got weird. I'm sorry, girl. But with that all being said, the second prompt is done. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you have a very good rest of your day, and I hope you enjoy your spooky season too. Be safe, be smart, don't do anything that Santa wouldn't do, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!